Good morning, Cancer. Welcome to this General Sun Moon Rising reading. This is Emrys Tarot. Thank you for joining me. New viewers, new subscribers, cross watchers, passers by, you're all very, very welcome. If you do like my videos and would like information on a personal reading, just send me an email. Okay, it is in the description box below. If you can't see it, just click the more button and I'll drop you all the information. Okay, so what's going on for all you beautiful people? What is going on for all you beautiful people? The Hangman. Well, suspension. Things are slowing down, or you're trying to slow something down. It's Pisces energy. Okay, somebody you want to have a you want a bit more information about this. It's like you to pursue this avenue, this opportunity, because the Hangman is all about an opportunity created. Okay, but there's some practical stuff needs sorting out, i.e. finances, property, and if there's distance involved, tickets, dealing with the authorities, dealing with visas, all this sort of stuff. Basically, what I'm getting here with there's a relationship or a situation that didn't work in the past, and there's this kind of change of heart. I'm seeing communication for some of you, somebody trying to change your mind about a particular action you want to take. Wow. There are certain issues about this situation that are going to take some sorting out. Okay. You're having to rethink a strategy. Basically, because we've got an emperor here. Okay. A very forceful character. All right. The emperor can be, well, is meaning two things. Okay. One, you will be dealing with the authorities, somebody at high level. Okay. And two, this decision is a heavy burden in a sense. It comes with a lot of responsibility. In other words, you're giving up something very useful to you, like a job, or you're giving up somebody very important to you, or a situation. I'm picking here, I'm getting here, even a property where there's a lot of memories. But there is something new here. That's Aries energy. But it's reawakening a lot of emotions in you. I'm getting, for some of you, this is somebody new. You could possibly have met this person at work. Okay, so work's involved in this. You're trying to view the bigger picture. Okay. Now we've got Virgo in on the act. So there's a choice here between two people or two situations. Very, very different. You suspended something. You halted something here, a relationship. And what it's done is caused this person to have a change of heart. They're coming in much stronger now. They want to up the game. But the thing is, I'm kind of getting you're ignoring it at the moment. This is like I'm trying to teach you a lesson. Wow. Because now whoever you were chasing in the past is now chasing you. Wow. They've realised, somebody here has realised they've made a big mistake and that it's like they want to correct it. I pulled three cards in, they're all major arcana. As above, so below. There's a change of mind here, a change of heart. Somebody wants you to change your mind, or they're going to try and convince you. Okay, at the moment, you're standing strong. A lot of you feel you've struggled long enough. You've got the Ten of Wands here. That's the challenge. There's a lot of emotional baggage with this for some of you. And part of this hangman energy is letting go of some of this emotional baggage. Right. Doesn't matter whether it's you or them, but it's like the cup's full and it has to be emptied before something new can come in. There's a bit of philosophy there. What I'm talking about is there's a story about a Zen master, okay, teaching. Well, a very learned man goes to him to try and improve his knowledge, right? And the Zen master's sitting there, and he's explaining things to the learned man, and the learned man keeps saying, "I know, I've done this, I've done that," and eventually the Zen master tells him to go away and make some tea, and he brings the teapot back, tea, nice cups. Says, "Okay, pour me a cup of tea. I'll tell you when to stop." Okay. And the learned man is pouring the tea and the cup's overflowing. And after a while, the learned man says to the Zen master, "When are you going to tell me to stop?" The Zen master says, "What have you learned from what's just happened?" "I don't know. How can I possibly teach you anything? How can you possibly be taught anything when your cup is already full?" You see what I mean? It's old emotions sometimes need to be dealt with. Okay, and it's not easy. Not always easy. I'm not. I'm not always. I'm not for one second of what your this emotional baggage is easy to get rid of. Okay, but this is saying that to persist that with persistence, a lot of this burdens, emotional stuff being carried can be alleviated. Okay, if you carry old energy into a new energy, into a new relationship, it's very difficult to connect even with somebody new. It's not possible to get to alleviate all your emotional baggage because we carry memories and sometimes very sensitive memories, but you can kind of take a little bit away if you choose. Okay, what won't you see coming? What won't you see coming? Well, some insight into a future. In other words, somebody communicating to you, perhaps from long distance. Okay. There is kind of a transitional period going on. Although there's this wanting to improve your relationship with this person. Okay, there is this juggling act, especially with emotions, thoughts, money, property. All this is all things practical as well, and it's having to make a permanent choice. This going forward, after a lot of thought, one way or the other, is leads to a permanent choice. And once you've made that choice, then there's no stopping you. Okay, there is no stopping you. I'm seeing some kind of a reunion here. This could be anything from a work reunion. I'm seeing a party of some kind, a celebration of some kind. I'm seeing travel here for you, long distance for some of you, but communicating with a specific goal in mind. Patience is the key. Quite possibly you're trying to rush something that wants to run at a slower pace. It's like you're further along your karmic line. This person needs to catch up. Okay. One of your situations is much simpler than the other, i.e., for example, you're free, they're not. I'm still getting a fresh start here, though, that could lead to permanency. I'm picking up a relocation, a short visit, perhaps a little break, a holiday of some kind, privacy I'm getting. Maybe you're arranging to see them, they're arranging to see you, but I'm picking up here a private meeting. It's going to get your wish, but the way forward is not going to be easy. I'm picking up talks on the future. It's about something very specific. Okay, where there was inaction, there's now action. What else have we got? Well, it's going to lead to discussions, and then sooner or later there is the subject of commitment. Ooh. This could apply to a job, actually, an interview. You get a trial period, and then you pass with flying colours, and then they want you to stay on. They maybe want you to sign up for 2 years, 3 years, whatever. I'm picking up 2 years here. It's kind of like agreeing to meet and agreeing to help each other solve the difficulties between you. But I'm getting was where there was once a defensive barrier, the barriers are dropping. I'm getting for some of you a soulmate. But somebody wants to come together with you on a very practical way. For one of you, I'm getting this person is married or you're married, but the chance to be together, but I'm not seeing divorce, if you know what I mean. But it is a test of commitment to both sides here. Like I say, it's very focused communication with something specific, a specific goal in mind to achieve something. I'm going to leave it there. Take care.